I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear it. I know I'm late. Listen, I thought I had put the show for 8:30 and apparently it was for 8:20. I've had a rough day. Give me credit. Give me credit, please. Please. Homie? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Okay. All right, we're here. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Okay then. So, are you guys ready to begin? Because we are obviously off to a great beginning. I'm gonna put my this one handy dandy. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Aaron, hi Aaron. How are you, Aaron? Do you guys know everybody? I ate Aaron yesterday. Yeah. I okay. I technically ate Suka, but Aaron was there too. So it was a party. It was a blast. Like I ate both of them. But first I ate Aaron and then I ate Suka. It was awesome. Do you guys remember that? Do you get well, of course you guys remember it was the best day of your guys' life. It was the last day of your guys' life, so of course. Anyway. My mom says handy dandy notebook. Guys, so you guys ever had these? All right. Well, if you haven't, I'm going to have them for you. And excuse the noise in the background. My friendly ghost is having a party. So, what is going on? Let me see what's going on for a second, guys. Hold on. I'm still here. I have a lot going on. Hold on. Oh my God. And listen, it is still sunlight outside, so I'm highly irritated about it. Hi, Kami Zombie. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm trying my best to move fast. I have to go through the whole entire house just to get a comfortable spot. Hold on. All right, I'm almost there. Okay. All right. I know it sounds like something else is going on over here, but I'm fine. I promise. Everything is going well. Let's see. Let me move this one like that. Okay. All right. I know I hate the light in the background, but I'll be here just for a little bit until the ghost goes away. Okay, so I have these ones, right? My handy dandy Pop Rocks, right? I haven't had this treat since I was a kid, and I loved them so much. Oh, hi Brad. It says lax sometimes, can't dodge Doge, and Musk. Elon will be back with Plan B. Oh, okay. Let's talk about it. Since you brought up the topic, let's talk about it. I don't believe in any of this. I don't. I don't. And I don't think you should either. Because be smart, people. Be smart. Do you guys really believe that if Elon Musk and Donald Trump were actually having a beef or a disagreement about something like this, do you really think it would be this public? Don't you guys feel like it's kind of a show? Do you know what I'm talking about? Don't you guys think? I mean, let's use our adult grown up minds. I know it sounds juicy and it feels like it's all over. Everybody's talking about this. Oh, Elon Musk and Donald Trump. But use your brains. This doesn't make Suka, if you clip this, let's use our brains. Donald Trump and Elon Musk would not do this publicly if it were actually true that they were really having some type of, as they say, beef. This would not be public. And another thing about this is that there has been they don't call them tweets anymore, but there have been posts on X about, oh, it's just a joke, we're just joking, ha ha ha. And then after that, you see other posts of Elon talking about Epstein and so on and so forth. Guys, use your brains. Don't be so naive. Do you guys really believe this crap is happening? And the thing is, Democrats are enjoying they're having a blast. Let's just say that. I'm not going to say what I want to say. But they are having a blast because they are sitting there welcoming Elon Musk back into sanity, saying, oh, Elon, we missed you, Elon. Welcome back to sanity. You'll just have to make a few apologies, a couple of uncomfortable conversations, and you'll be back to normal again. We will nurse you through this. This isn't real. It's not real. It's not real. And everybody being so naive, I believe, I mean, now hear me out. I believe that part of this was actually to show both Donald Trump and Elon where MAGA or where the right would stand if the two parted ways. I think it's partially a test. I do. Hold on, guys. Let me have some Pop Rocks because the popping stopped. We can't stop the popping. Mm. Mm. Are they really though? Are they really though? Or is it that they're just excited to see? Because the right would do the same. Trust me, the right would do the same. We can't say Democrats are delusional because watch. If Fox News came out and was like, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are having a throwdown in the Oval Office. They aren't getting along. They're fighting. And then Kamala Harris started saying all this dirt about Joe Biden, and Joe Biden started calling Kamala Harris a hoe online. You don't think the right would be all over this and be like, look, they're eating each other again? We've done it before. We've done it before. For less. Sorry, guys. I know that was completely unprofessional. You can hear them popping in my mouth. That was the point. That was the point. Says, or maybe it's a distraction. Thanks for reminding me. Oh my god. Stage, maybe. Call me. That's what I'm talking about. Stage. This is, but my thing is, okay, typically when there is a distraction, typically, if somebody is trying to distract you from something, typically there is something that they are trying to make you not look at. What would be the thing that they are trying to make us not look at? What is in, what is something that you would think the powers that be don't want us to look at right now? I've heard this too, Samael, that people are talking about Palantir, how saying that Palantir is the thing that people are supposed to be distracted from. But Palantir, they aren't going to stop just because people are looking at them. It won't stop anything. Even if we do look at them, even if we do notice them, it's not going to stop. That's why I'm like, you need to give me more information. If you really think that, give me more information on why you believe that Palantir is the thing that people don't want us to look at. Shadow says the same thing, but give me more, because you're not making sense to me. You guys know me. You have to make sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'm not, because if we're all looking at Palantir, it doesn't mean jack crap, because they're still going to do what they're going to do. Don't you think? Unless, tell me. Or at least tell us what Palantir is. Okay, Palantir is a digital company that creates technology for surveillance. They create technology like CCTV, kind of CCTV, but to the extreme. This is a company that makes surveillance equipment. It makes kind of like secret watching, surveillance, secrets, like small cameras and all that. It's a company, a technology company. And it's been said that this company is being used to surveil the American public like it has never been done before. And that this company makes, it makes the Patriot Act or whatever the thing that the people were talking about, like, what is it called, 2025 or Project 2025, it makes that look like absolute child's play. Palantir is supposed to be like daddy government in your bed at night, spooning you with a hard on, because daddy government is always hard and spooning in your bed with no privacy. So basically, you have no privacy from the government. Government is just all up in, you know what I mean? They know if you have a cavity. Okay? Yeah. Suka says Skynet. Well, kind of. You could say that. Frost, darling, you do not enter this way. You have to enter by saying, what was it again? Oh, yes. Puniti. You do not enter this way, sir. This is not proper, Frost. There we are. There is my appropriate Frost. There we go. That is how you properly enter. Okay? You know, Frost. Because if not, I will call, I will fetch, I will summon Rachel. If you do not enter correctly, I will summon Rachel. She will get you straight, my darling. She will get you back on your Punyiti high road. Punyiti net. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. 13 minutes in and we got tentacle. Okay, go to the naughty corner. That will send you to the naughty corner for a good 60 seconds. That'll do. That'll do. Uncle Sam probably does know if I have a cavity. They probably know about my broken tooth before I did. Listen, anybody who's chipped a tooth, I bet you the government already knows you chipped your tooth, probably before you even had it chipped. my God. Yakub has been here. Yakub has been on every single channel that I have gone to, whether it be Lapeef, whether it be Samael, whether it be this one. Yakub is always there. I think Yakub is my form of Skynet. You know what I mean? He's always there. Wherever I go, he's always there. Not Rachel Puniti. What, you don't want African Queen Puniti? Well, white African Queen Puniti. Let me have some more puppies. I'm just kidding. Oh, there are riots in LA. There are riots happening in LA. But then again, when are they not happening in LA? That's just an LA thing. But now the riots are about ICE, the ICE raids. We have a bunch of people out there rioting in LA about what? The illegal cockroaches. The illegal cockroaches. Well, the lights have been turned on, so the cockroaches should be running. They should be running about. And why is that seen as not proper? That's what I don't understand. What do we even have ICE for? Why do we even have them? This is what they do. This is their job. Oh my God. I am Skynet. I see that. You're my Skynet, apparently. Michael says doing cocaine. I thought you were better than that. Oh no. There is no such thing as being better than cocaine. Yeah, I mean, and you know what, Ice Baby, this is so stupid that these people are out there. And you know what it is? It's George Soros. It is George Soros. You guys already know it's George Soros. He wanted to. Okay. Wait, guys. Okay, here we go. Now, do you guys know what's happening? All right, I'll talk to you guys about it. What is happening right now around the country? What's happening right now around this country that all of a sudden riots will start to appear around the nation? I'll wait. What is happening around the United States that will spark riots? Why do you think all the riots are starting right now? What's happening? And don't say June. It's not June. It is the weather. When the weather warms up, all of a sudden, all of the people have to go out and fight for their causes. You see, when the weather is cold, when it's wet, when it's snowy, when it's windy, they don't go out. Only when the weather is good, all of a sudden Black Lives Matter comes to life again. All of a sudden, the liberal causes, the humanitarian causes, all of that, all of a sudden those things are important again. You know that? Because the weather is starting to get good, now you see all the liberal softies going outside. Now they're drawing their little picket signs and going out there to march for their cause or to burn down the freaking city. But why do they do that now? Why didn't they do that in February? Why not March? No, it's too cold then. So now that the weather is coming good, now all of a sudden, now it's time to fight for humanitarians. No. Wait, that's racist schizo. Well, it's not racist, it's continentalish. That is so good. Stop with it. Leave me alone. I am enjoying my life. Don't tell me what to do. Should I do? You are in no position, my darling. You are in no position to tell me what to do, young cub. You, sir, you are my grasshopper. And as my grasshopper, you have no right to tell me what to do. Okay? Okay? Now, plant yourself on the sofa and hear me good. Where is your wife? Where is she? I summon your wife. Where is she? Bring her here. I must examine. Telling me about my pop rocks. You know the two things that don't go together is arrogance and shadow. They don't go together, shadow. I will not have it. Okay, now you choose to run away. You have no choice. You have no choice. You may run, but Samael is faster. Samael, go fetch. Get him. Bring him to me. Okay, wait, okay. Let's begin. Because, oh, that's bright. Okay. All right, so, all right, let me open it up 1 second. Larry has graciously provided us with a list this week. Larry scours the internet every single week looking for the best and baddest and freshest news for us. And thank you so much, Larry, for providing us with your weekly contribution. Give a round of applause to Larry. Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you. That's a good pet. Good boy. Okay, here we go. All right, let me browse it first because I need to know what we're dealing with before I get into it. Because you guys know sometimes I end up having a midstream stroke, and I want to make sure that I know when the stroke is coming so I can prepare for it and breathe through it because I don't want to die in the middle of a stroke today. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know. You guys are going to love this. Oh, you guys are going to love. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. We have LGBTQIA plus pedos plus everything new. Okay. All right. We're ready. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys are going to love this. I'm going to start where I want to start. You guys have probably already heard it, but I want to tell it to you by myself. Here we go. Let's begin. And in the news, former Biden White House Speaker, Miss, I am an interracial, I am a minority, I am a faggot, I am a carpet muncher, I am and you can address me as such, herself. She is now claiming that she is an independent, and she is also writing a book. Former press secretary Karine Jean-Pierre is now claiming to have left the Democrat Party and joined the independent political ranks. At the same time, though, Pierre is also joining the ranks of those who were close to Biden, now selling books to throw him under the bus. And you know what's going to happen? Joe Biden is going to come out with his own book. It's going to be titled as such, Joe Biden, Views from Under the Bus, written by Joe Biden. Views from Under the Bus. But here it is. Pierre's book is about the quote-unquote broken Biden administration. She served during the 3 weeks leading up to Biden's decision to drop out after being backstabbed by his fellow Democrat elites. In response to her book, now here it is, in response to her book, a reported prominent Democrat source told the news that Pierre's book publisher meant to say that she's incompetent, not independent. She's incompetent, not an independent. And went on to say that, quote unquote, We don't need to read about it. We watched it in real time. Oh, how the turntables. Oh, how the turntables. All right. As you guys know, there are riots happening right now as we speak in LA. We had talking about it. I told you guys the weather changes and all of a sudden all the riots start. It's because the weather is warm, and everybody knows that liberals tend to get good and comfortable, and they tend to start wanting to fight for their own causes when the weather is good, because when it's not good, their causes aren't that important. But anyway, Trump has mobilized the National Guard to combat the riots over the immigration raids in the state. Protests over ICE raids in California have devolved into riots and outright havoc in the streets of Los Angeles. Police officials clad in riot gear are using flashbang grenades to clear out the crowds, while the federales, the federales, while the federales are mobilizing the National Guard. During an interview on Fox, acting ICE director Tim Homan, oh my God, I love this man. I love him. And he was the perfect guy for the job. And this is why I love Trump. Trump knows people's strengths. He knows who will be good at what job. And boy, oh boy, he did a damn good job by choosing Tom Homan to be the ICE director. But anyway, acting ICE director Tom Homan said, "We're going to bring the National Guard tonight. We're going to continue to do our job. We are still going to push back on these people, and we are going to enforce the law." End quote. Don't you guys love it when America stands strong? Don't you guys just love it? It just music to my ears. Oh, Tom Homan is just, he has not disappointed yet. He is not disappointed. He is so based. He's so based. I know I hate using that word because I feel like I sound like a freaking red pill wannabe channel. Based, based. But the truth is that word really does, it does fit the situation. It really does. What's happening when? To Elene anyway? Who's Elene? Who are you talking about? I know, Michael. It's chef's kiss. And it feels so good because we have somebody who is not afraid to speak the truth. We have somebody who is not going to back down and and compete and keep enforcing what needs to be done. Oh, you said is Elon a Zionist? Oh, I have no clue. You know, don't ask me about anybody's religious views or where they stand. He might be a part of Scientology for all I know. Don't care. All I care about is Trump. I didn't vote for Elon Musk. I voted for Trump. So I could care less about Elon Musk. It's nice having him around, but if he doesn't want to be there, that's cool too. It means nothing. It really means nothing. I mean, like if he's there, he's there. If he's not, cool. We're still gonna succeed without him. We have 80% of the country, probably 90. Why do we don't need Elon. I mean, it's nice to have him though, but he can go if he needs to go. But like I said, I still believe it's a show. But if it's not a show and it is real, he can still walk. Okay, so Tom Homan said that they are not backing down. They don't give a damn. They're still going to enforce the law as it should be enforced. And they are sending in the National Guard. The National Guard is suited and booted and ready to use those boots. Those boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do unless you get in their way, and then they'll be walking on top of you. So I just think that we need to let Tom Homan do his thing. I don't worry about him. With him leading everything, I don't worry. But here we go. 2,000 National Guard troops have been sent by the president himself, and they will seek to restore order once they arrive. As for California Governor Gavin Newsom and the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass, they have done absolutely effing nothing, as always, to handle this debacle. We know. How would we ever believe that they were doing something other than jacking off in a corner? They're excited. Oh, there's riots. Oh, give me my lotion and the sock. Hurry, hurry. We are arriving. What? No, wait, listen. These people get off on violence in the streets, anything that is against Trump, and of course, saving the illegal cockroaches. They get off on that. You think they're going to be doing anything to stop this? Hell to the no. They are excited, beyond excited, if you will. Maybe they are too excited. Jacking off in a corner. Okay, so they've done absolutely nothing to handle the situation. Some rioters are throwing rocks at police and burning American flags because, of course, that's what you do. You burn American flags on American territory. Yeah. While others attempted to block immigration vehicles from hauling off the illegal cockroaches. The words "kill ICE" and "fuck ICE" have been spray painted all over building walls, along with demands that the Trump fascist regime go down. These people have no idea what fascism is. So far, 44 rioters have been arrested. Karen Bass called the rioters despicable, but then she also condemned ICE in a statement where she blamed the ICE tactics on the riots, saying that their activities are so-called sowing the terror in our communities. And she's saying that they are disrupting the basic principles of safety in LA. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. See, they're not the ones throwing rocks. They're not the ones causing disturbances. See, had these people not chimped out, when the people start chimping out, that's when people come over and try to make things right and restore law and order. If you don't chimp out, there's no need to restore law and order because law and order has been in place the whole time. But how could she then say that the people trying to restore law and order are the ones creating danger in the city? Anyway, Karen Bass, she said, and I quote, "We will not stand for all of this." As for the LAPD, according to DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, they told news outlets that the police agency took 2 hours to respond to the riots. All right, now here it is. There's been an update to this whole situation, and I'll give it to you now because, of course, we like to give you guys the latest up-to-date news. So here we go. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth told news outlets that it's been reported that the Marines are on high alert to deploy the Marines are on high alert to deploy should the National Guard ask for their assistance. So basically, we have the Marines ready, National Guard already deployed. It's going down. So it's going down. It's going down. Shit, Maxine. Okay, hold on. I want to move around, okay? Because I want to go downstairs again. Okay, so hold on, okay? Stay with me. hold your horses. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Ay, my booty. Oh my. Okay, here we go. And we ride. And we go. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold your horses. Sorry. Trilo. Dale na. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. I don't know what you guys are going to see when I turn on the light, but okay, there it is. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, so I want to move on again. Okay, moving on. LGBTQIA plus pedos plus everybody sick. Let's move on to the LGBTQIA news. So, you guys know the month of June has begun. People are saying that Pride Month is in June, and since June has begun, now it's time to celebrate Pride Month. But if you guys haven't noticed, most big companies have dropped Pride completely. Most people don't even think about Pride anymore in June. And there's a good reason for it, because if you go you go woke, you go broke. And now companies are refusing to release anything about Pride. Even Target had backlash last year about putting Pride symbolisms on children's clothes. And, Target, I guess they lost money. It's been rough. So anyway, this year around, I have not seen a faggot flag this whole month. And it's been already, a week into June? I have not seen a faggot flag. Not one. And I live in a very liberal state. You guys know California is not a right-wing state, and there has not been any faggot flags. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy, but here we go. LGBTQIA stuff. World Pride speaker has claimed that she was denied entry into the United States. This is a British LGBTQIA political activist named Phil Opoku Gimia. Okay, you're supposed to be British, but your name is Opoku Gimia. What is going on across the pond? What is going on? But anyway, let's just call this guy Phil. Gosh, just his name is Phil. This political activist, Phil, from Britain, is claiming that it's a she, and her name is Phil? Oh yeah, why should I be surprised? It's probably a she with a stick and balls. Of course, because that's just what they do. What is a woman anyway? We don't really know. All right, so Phil is claiming that she was denied entry into the United States due to a recent trip she took to Cuba. I wonder what happened. U.S. officials designated Cuba as a state sponsor of terrorism, which was grounds for Phil's ESTA travel authorization, which allows non-citizens, which would have been Phil, allows non-citizens to travel to America without a visa. That was to be revoked once she set foot into the country. Her ESTA revocation forced Phil to apply for a temporary visa, even though she wasn't supposed to have to apply for a visa because she went through Cuba, which won't allow her entry into the United States until September at the earliest. And this will be months after the World Pride will have ended. So she attempted to travel to the United States for Pride Month, which is June. She attempted to go through Cuba so she wouldn't have to get a visa, I'm assuming. And it didn't work. So she had to apply for a visa, and the visa will be possibly approved, but not until September-ish will she be able to travel to the United States. Now that means that she's going to miss all of the fun activities. She's going to miss all of the fun butt activities, carpet munching, the typical, pin the tail on the faggot, all the fun games that they do. She's going to miss out on it. But, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What a tragedy. What a fiasco. Oh, oh. Well, then, I wonder if Cuba is having a Pride Month celebration. Well, anyway, here it is. She said, and I quote, he, I've written, I've pleaded. This is what this person said. But all of this fell on deaf government ears. With no other avenues, Phil was forced to settle for leaving encouraging comments to her alphabet community in America. The UK issued a travel warning for America back in March, informing passport-holding Brits that America will now strictly enforce its immigration policies, not like that crap we had going on before, which means that Phil should have and likely did know better, but pushed her luck anyway, because I guess she figured, oh, I'm a he, she, and so I should be able to make it in anyway. Not no more. Things have changed. Things have changed. America is under construction. You'll have to try again next time. I'm happy about that. That makes me absolutely happy. Does it make you guys happy? Doesn't it feel like I've told you guys a good bedtime story? A bedtime story with a good ending? Where people live happily ever after? That's what I feel. But here we go. Next story. The SCOTUS has sided with Ohio in this debacle of this straight white woman in a reverse discrimination case. So here we go. Hear me out. There is a straight white woman in a, I guess you could say, court case regarding reverse discrimination. And this needs to be happening more and more often. This is why I said, white people, oh ye white people, oh my white people of the world, hear, listen up. Discrimination laws apply to you too. You know that? It's not just for the brownies and the blackies and the yellows and the reds. It's for you too. Okay? In a rare feat, the SCOTUS has ruled 9-0 in favor of a straight white woman in Ohio who was passed over for a position that she qualified for, but because she's heterosexual, she didn't get. It was ruled that Marlene Ames' employer, the Ohio Department of Youth Services, not only denied Marlene a promotion, but in fact demoted her in favor of in favor of gay candidates that were less qualified than her. See, this is happening in all fields, guys. This is happening in all fields. This is why America as a whole has been dumbed down. And I'm sorry to say that. I'm not saying that, just because a person's skin color doesn't, is not white, that they're stupider or they can't do the job or less competent. Not at all. But what I'm saying is, when you don't focus on merit and you focus on how that person looks or who they screw, you tend to skip over the people that could have actually done the job better. That's all I'm saying. And when they did that, and they demoted her in favor of gay candidates that were less qualified than her, they violated the Civil Rights Act of 1964. As a result of the ruling, Marlene's lawsuit can move forward, but does not guarantee a win against her now former employer. She may still not ever have that job again, but at least she won in court. Rachel was, don't talk about your wife like that. Don't talk about her like that. You need to uplift her because she is an African queen. You need to uplift her, Frost. Uplift her. Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her she is Mother Earth. Do it. Do it now. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's move on to something else. Okay, all right, here we go. You guys know Hakeem Jeffries, right? Hakeem Jeffries and other Democrats have demanded. I'm going to try to say this calmly. All right, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. You guys remember that song? I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. I am going to get through this. And I'm going to get through this. Hold on. I'm going to get through this. And I'm not going to hurt anybody. I'm not going to throw the computer. I'm not going to do anything. All right. Hakeem Jeffries and other Democrats have demanded the doxing of ICE agents. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries demanded that the names of ICE agents be revealed to the world during a press briefing last Tuesday. Yeah. And they can actually say that with their whole face, with their whole mouth on the camera. And that's okay because, free speech. But goddamn, if I could just really quickly, just a little, maybe a little bit. His demand was in response to the arrest of fellow Democrat LaMonica McIver of New Jersey. You guys remember when that happened? Monica McIver got arrested and all that. You guys remember that, right? Where somebody was acting crazy, trying to break into ICE facilities. Do you guys remember that? Now, this person, LaMonica McIver in New Jersey, was caught on camera assaulting an ICE agent and other Democrats storming ICE agencies and all that. Hakeem Jeffries wants the names of ICE agents that she assaulted to be released, citing, quote unquote, aggressive overreach. Aggressive overreach. Did you guys hear me in the back? Did you hear me? Every single ICE agent who is involved in this aggressive overreach and are trying to hide their identities from the American people will be unsuccessful in doing so. This is America. This is not the Soviet Union. We are not behind the Iron Curtain. This is not the 1930s. That's what this person said. And I wish that they could just say that close to certain machines that crush trees and make wood. I just don't understand. Do you guys wait. Do you guys realize that the more that they claim that this is not the 1930s and we don't have this Iron Curtain and so on and so forth, do they not realize that they are actually doing the same things that the Soviet Union, all the people that they're Lenin and everybody else, they are doing the same things that those people did. Those people would release the names of certain people with no protection of those people. They would, and I'm thinking to myself, like, you don't realize that the absolute garbage that you are saying you're doing the very things that those people did. And you think that you're so high and mighty and that you're so much better than them. And God. But anyway, Hakeem Jeffries, he's not the first Democrat to demand this, okay? Last month, Virginia U.S. Senators Mark Warner and Tim Kaine of, they're Virginia. Sorry, they're from Virginia. Tim Kaine and Mark Warner wrote a letter to ICE officials claiming that the use of masks are a violation of Homeland Security regulations. No, fool. The use of masks is necessary because guess what? Those agents have wives, very beautiful wives, if I might add. They have wives, they have daughters, they have children, young children, they have mothers, they have families, and they don't need some disgruntled, illegal cockroach to come and attack their families. These people, these ICE agents, are removing the garbage, the filth, the things that cannot be recycled out of our country. And guess what? Some of that garbage comes with a cartel dragging behind it. So they have to protect themselves. And how dare you suggest that these people release their names, which comes with a whole litany of other things, but how dare you demand that they release their names? But anyway, Tim Kaine and Mark Warner claim that the masks are a violation of Homeland Security and puts everyone at risk, including bystanders who may not know what's going on. Boston mayor compared ICE agents to secret police, a claim that White House officials called sick. Sick. You called ICE agents, the people who are here protecting our country, you called them secret police. Yeah, I'm yeah. These people are just, ugh. There's not even a word for them. Do you guys know some people where there's not even a word for them? It's just a sound. That's these people. All you can do is say, ugh. That it's just gross. Abe says, Lenin, Stalin, terrible people, just like Ringo and McCartney. Oh. Brad, so Brandon, not that, is part of the TPUSA team. Charlie came to San Jose State. My criticism is he's too affiliated with Christian correctness. I'm an ex-Christian, but still a cultural Christian, which means I share the same culture or moral values, and I and the old moral majority vote the same way. I don't know how to respond to you, Brad, because I would have to know what you meant by Christian correctness, because I haven't seen anything from Charlie Kirk that stood out to me as anything other than promoting good values, whether they be from Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, anything. I haven't seen, as long as it's not the Jews, as long as it's not Jewish, I'm happy. But I haven't seen anything that shows that whatever Charlie Kirk has said is anything too, I don't know what you mean by Christian correctness, but Orthodox Christianity is what we need back. We need that back. We need that Orthodox Christianity over here in the United States, because once that left, now we have what we have today. There's no God in schools. Children are out of control and chimping out in the streets and losing their lives in the streets. And as soon as they lose their lives, parents are crying. What are you crying for? You raised the kid like he's a fucking animal all his life. You put him on a leash when he's 3. You see these parents walking around with a leash on the kid? Come on, Jimmy. Come on. Pulling the leash. Come on, Jimmy. Come on. No, don't go there, Jimmy. No. You pull the kid around like he's a damn animal all his life. He grows up to act like an animal, and then he gets shot dead in the animal like a street. He gets shot dead in the streets like an animal, and then you're crying out there, oh, Jimmy was good. You created that. And then, along with that, treating him like an animal, you also created a godless person because God is nowhere in his vocabulary. He knows nothing about praying. He knows nothing about, I don't know, the sins of the world. What is it, the 10 Commandments? He knows nothing about none of that. All he knows is the leash, pills, probably, like to control his activeness, and godlessness. So, what do you expect? What do you freaking expect? I'm sorry, I went on a rant there. Sorry about that. I'm coming back. I mean, the reason I say that is because when we talk about Christian correctness, I still believe that this country was better when it had Christian correctness than what we have today. That was my main point of saying all of that about Jimmy. And Jimmy is dead, by the way. Jimmy, oh yeah, he died a long time ago. He got shot down in the streets. Why? Why? Because, well, he was planning to shoot up his school. Yeah, yeah. And then he got shot down in the streets like a dog. So, yeah. I'd rather have Christian correctness than have Jimmy's in the streets dead. That's what I say, Primal One. That's what I say too. But there are people who feel differently because you know what they say? Don't spank the child. No, no, no. You can't discipline them like that. You can't spank them, but you can put a freaking leash on them. So you're telling me that it's abusive for me to spank my kid. I can't beat his ass when he's bad, but I can put a leash on him and yank him around the airport or wherever I'm going. I can do that, and that's cool. Like, what trains up a child better? Getting a spanking and getting properly disciplined like a child would, or treating him like he's a pit bull? The only thing that's missing is a muzzle. But you know, that's what happens when you let the government tell you how to parent. And this is the reason why most people don't want to have children in this country. You can't parent a child anymore. You can't parent them because the government is in there telling you, no, 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 you can't do this. No, 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 you can't hit them. You can't yell at them either. You can't make them feel bad. You can't call them names. You can't do. So what the hell am I to do? Because you do realize that children grow up knowing when their parents are neutered, you could say. Children know when their parents can't do anything. And that's when they act out the most, when they know mommy and daddy can't do SHIT. And then you're telling parents, you can't do this. Well, don't hit them. Don't yell at them. Don't talk to them sternly. Don't do that either. Get out of here. Jimmy has rabies. Well, if they were going to treat Jimmy like an animal, the least they could have done was give him his rabies shot. All right, let's move on. When they're Yeeties, oh my gosh. Brad says Obama and Big Mike's are reversed role couples, one bi and the other is suspected tranny. Well, Brad, now you're speaking my language. You're speaking my language. Look, Larry and somebody else sent me a picture. Do you guys want to see it? You guys want to see it? Look, watch. Let me show you the picture. Look, Larry and somebody else sent me a picture, right? Hold on. I'm going to pull it up. Okay. All right. Here we go. Wait, I don't even know if it's okay. I don't know if this is going to be appropriate for YouTube, this picture, but I don't really care. Like, who's going to stop me, boo? I know. And then the internet drops. Okay. Are you guys ready? I found it. Okay. Here we go. You guys ready? Wait. You guys can see it, right? So that is what we call love making in the Obamas' home. This is how the Obamas have made their children. Because, you know, we've never seen any pregnancy pictures from Michelle Obama. All we've seen are these kids that just popped up out of nowhere. And crazy thing is, hey, somebody yelled, don't text. But the crazy thing is that these children, they look like their friends. They look like the Obama's friends. You guys remember the Obama? So this is Big Mike and Obama love making. So it's a beautiful, beautiful sign of progression of our great, great nation. I was traumatized when I received that picture too. Okay, I was traumatized. I was like, can you guys send me something else on a Tuesday morning? They sent me that, and I'm getting up, getting ready to go to my office. And then I'm like opening my phone, like, oh, let's see what the weather is going to be today. And oh my God. it was crazy. It was crazy to get that in a Tuesday morning. Whew. But Tuesday was actually a great day. I guess it did start off on the right foot. Okay, so Big Mike is taking charge. Yeah, dominating in more than one way. Is it wrong? Oh my God, stop it. Stop it, you guys. Stop it. We are not making this channel into a... All right, so let's move on. I'm going to keep on I'm going to give you guys another story, so hold on. Here we go. I don't know about this Salvadorian story, Larry. I don't know about this because, to be honest, the Salvadorians, well, okay, I guess I'll give it to you guys anyway. Okay, here we go. Now, this story is kind of an iffy thing for me, but I'll share it with you guys the best way that I know how. And here we go. An infamous Salvadorian the Democrats love is back in America. But the Salvadorian most likely wishes he wasn't back in America. This Salvadorian illegal alien, MS-13 gang member named Kilmar Abrego Garcia. I remember that guy. I remember him. Okay. So that Salvadorian, that Kilmar Abrego Garcia, he was the MS-13 gang member that the Democrats were fighting for, I believe. Well, anyway, he's back in the United States, but not because a local judge with no jurisdiction ordered it. The Trump administration itself contracted with the Salvadorian government and provided them with an arrest warrant for this person, Garcia. So both Garcia and left-wing nonprofits have been fighting to get him back on American soil with claims that Garcia was mistakenly deported to his home country, despite having been issued a deportation order years ago. They keep claiming that Garcia is an American, but there is no debate on whether this person is American. He is not American because he was able to be deported. Another reason why he should be deported is that he's a criminal. He's useless to America. So why in the hell would we want to keep something that is like a cancer to our country and our borders? Why would we do that? Now, the arrest warrant for Garcia was drawn up after a grand jury discovered evidence that Garcia participated in extensive human trafficking violations. Now, all right. This person engaged in arguably one of the most despicable, vile, heinous crimes that is out there, which is human trafficking. Because with human trafficking, it's like being a person who imports or exports beef, but that beef is actually human meat. You know what I'm talking about? You're exporting human meat, and and these people don't know where the hell they're going. They don't know why they're going, and sometimes they do, but then at the same time, you are a meat exporter and importer of humans. That is one of the most despicable things. And this is, you guys look, you guys know I'm not really grossed out by most crimes. I'm really not. I'm weird like that. I'm just a little bit weird. Most crimes don't bother me. Okay. I mean, I know that they're bad, but they don't make me feel icky. This crime in particular makes me feel icky. Human trafficking is one of those things that I'm like, hey, look, don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm not a saint myself. There are things that I would do in my life, certain laws that I wouldn't be afraid to break. Many laws that I wouldn't be afraid to break. But this one in particular, I wouldn't come close to it. I would never come close to it because there's just something wrong with people when you traffic human beings. And anyway, so this person engaged in human trafficking, which is something that I believe deserves a death penalty of 1,000 knives. I mean, just 1,000 knives all over the place. I don't know. Put them on a boat with honey, make them drink milk, and let the ants and the bugs eat him slowly. I just anything, any horrible torturing method. I believe that these people deserve it. Okay. Garcia participating in extensive human trafficking violations over a period of 9 years. 9 effing years. Do you know how many people that person could have? Oh, okay. All right. Cooperating witnesses identified Garcia's involvement in the smuggling operations, which also included guns and narcotics. Listen, do what you must. Guns and narcotics. Listen, you should not be smuggling narcotics into this country, but don't be smuggling humans. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, the narcotics, if convicted, Garcia could face several decades in prison and then will be deported back to El Salvador after his sentence is served. No, screw that. Get this mother. No, because that means the taxpayers of this country are going to have to feed this piece of absolute dog garbage until he finishes his sentence. No. What? Okay, so we are supposed to feed, clothe, house, and offer comfort to this person until his sentence is served and then send him back to his home country? No. Get him out. I don't. Okay, well, anyway, I'm sorry. Either way, Garcia will ultimately find himself back in a Salvadorian prison. Whether it be now or later, he will be back in El Salvador in a prison. He is going to spend the rest of his life in prisons. We already know that, but it won't be in American prisons. He will spend the latter years of his sentences in a Salvadorian prison. I guys, you guys already know, okay? All right, so those were the things that I had for you. Hold on. Does creation of bigger than they are mean that they're not as powerful or influential as they think? Firing squad. Listen, firing squad is too humane. Aaron, you need to use your imagination, honey. We got to do better than that. Firing squad is too humane. They die too quickly. No. We need better. We need more than that. And this is why I say I don't understand why so many states in this country have gotten rid of their death penalties. I just don't understand. Is it that they didn't have executioners? No, I don't think that's the case, because there's plenty of people who would love to be executioners. I mean, what is the reason? Is it because, the public outcry, like, oh, please don't kill them? I mean, literally, thank goodness I'm here, because look, I was like, the moment that my computer asks for charge, I'm not going to have to get up and run. You guys see what I did right there? I outsmarted technology. Yay me. Okay, but knives sounds brutal. Listen, I said 1,000 knives. 1,000 knives. These are all of varying sizes. They don't all have to be the same size, but 1,000 knives sounds better for me. That does sound better. Wood chippers are nice too. They are nice, but the wood chippers are kind of overused, if you will. I need something a little bit more creative. How about liberal trafficking? No, because we will be no more than beasts. If we become them, we will be no more than beasts. Let's not do that. Frank Gambino, human trafficking is also bringing illegal immigrants into the country. Exactly. That too. Oh, speaking of the Gambinos, I had friends who in New York. So when I used to live in New York, I had friends with the last name Gambinos as well, Gambino. And these, well, maybe I shouldn't. I'll just leave that. Well, I'll tell you guys about that later. Setting precedent to convict non-citizen and jail them beyond Guantanamo. Did you guys hear that Trump is wanting to open up? What is it called again? What's it called? It starts with an A, doesn't it? Guys, give it to me. Give me the name. What's that prison? Alcatraz, right? Alcatraz? Yeah. Trump is talking about opening Alcatraz again. Oh my gosh. But I wonder. Well, never mind. I'll just keep that to myself too. Well, my mind is rather active today. Okay. No. Stop it. All right. Are you guys ready? I'm going to let you guys go. I'll let you guys go because I've reached the end of my thing. And I don't want to just ramble to you guys. I don't want you guys to just hear me rambling. You guys might get annoyed. I don't want you guys to get tired of me. Because listen, I don't want you guys... What, Larry? What?
I'm just hanging around in the back. I wasn't trying to go.
Okay, because listen, I'm like, I just said I don't want to ramble, and then you're like, hi, what?
Nothing. I'm just hanging around in the back.
Okay, all right. I'll let you hang out, but don't make any noise and don't knock over the tables in the back. Okay. So, somebody said ramble. Okay, I'll ramble for 5 minutes. I'll give you guys 5 minutes of my rambling, and if it doesn't make sense to you guys, I'm sorry, but you asked for it. I'll give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're on the clock. Okay, so we at 9:44. Okay, so at 9:50, I'm gonna stop. Okay, give me a topic. All right, here we go. I talk to you guys quite often, right? And one of the things that bothers me mostly in my mind is the decay of our society and the decay of women. People always think that I hate women, but I really don't. And listen, the reason I say I don't hate women is because I don't hate what women are inherently. I don't really hate what they are inherently, but I hate what they've become. And this is a result of not just feminism, because a lot of people like to blame feminism for everything, but this is a result of the pussification and the gynocentric laws that have been created. Now, I understand that these laws were created at a time when women had no protection. I understand that back in the day, there were times when women had no protection, no way out, and abusive situations. But listen, that's not the majority of times, and we really need to go through our legal system and modify certain laws that were created back then, because now we don't have those same women of before that are helpless and trapped and so on and so forth. Now we're having men in those situations. We have men in those situations, but they'll never talk about it because men typically tend to suffer the world quietly. And this is the reason why I stand on what I stand on. I stand on this because There is no way in hell that I could ever support people who have the same plumbing as me when they are as vindictive, evil, conniving, and the shit that I see in my job, you guys know what I do. You guys know my office. The shit that I see, guys, I can't even begin to tell you how I don't even know what the word is. I can't even find a word in English, but the word in Spanish would be rabia. Me da rabia. It makes me rage inside the amount of gynocentric laws that we have. I have to see this every day, you guys. I have to see every day judges hand down sentences to men that should have been for women. But these women don't get those sentences. In fact, they get coddled, rewarded, and promoted. And not only that, this shit is affecting the children. And this is the thing that hurts me the most. And this is the reason why I say the things that I say. But I don't think I'm doing anything. I don't think I can do anything. And that's what makes me so pissed, because I can't do anything. And the more that I talk about it, and then I want people to see it, I want people to hear it, I want people to know what's going on, but I can't do anything because I'm only one person. And that is what makes me hurt even more, because I can't get out there. And I understand that revolutions have been started. Revolutions have been started on ideas, ideas that were not accepted by the masses. But I don't know how to do that. I just don't. And also, the other thing is, would anybody listen? I mean, me as a woman, saying that as a woman, would anybody even give a damn what I'm trying to say? The reason I say that is because they might just dismiss me as a woman hater. She just hates women. She hates her own kind. She's talking out of her ass. She doesn't know what she's talking about. But the thing is, when men say it, they listen even less, because men, they're just scorned. He's a man scorned. Oh, he's mad because she left him. Oh, that's all they do. And my thing is, why is it that we are allowing our whole country to be dumbed down, pussified? And the thing is, not only that, not even the pussification of our law system, our legal system, but it's the pussification of everything. There's the food, even the food, the schooling, the education, even the education system. And I'm thinking to myself, God damn, having a son, me with my son, how am I going to raise my boy in this world? How am I supposed to bring him up in a world that tells him that every fucking thing about him is garbage and trash and needs to be eradicated and gotten rid of? How am I supposed to bring up a child in that? And anyway, so I feel for the men. I do. I feel for the men. And it's not just a thing about simps either. Yes, there are too many simps. And how do we get what is the word? Simpitude? Simphood? How do we get it to stop? How? I'm done. All right, it's 9:50. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to continue. These are the things I think about in my head. These are the things that I think I might have an obsession. I might have an obsession with these things. You know that, right? When you guys ask me to talk about things that matter to me, that's what comes out. And maybe I don't know how to word it correctly, and people think that, she's just doing it, for trying to get views, or she's just airing grievances for men, and because she feels that. Hell no. I mean, a person just seeing things and noticing and calling it out, all of a sudden I have to be like this woman hater or something like that, But anyway, so yeah. Brad says he can't go to Domino's unless Laura gives him a high five. Aaron, darling, Mr. Brad is inviting you to wave your hand left and right about. He's asking you to wave your hand about, or else he will starve himself. Will you please give him the honor of waving your hand about left to right or right to left, however you decide to do it. But will you do it for us, please? We don't want to see Brad starve, do we? Come on, Erin. Be a good girl. Be nice. She's not responding, Brad. I don't know what to do. I'm trying. Erin. Calling Erin. Brad, I don't think she likes you very much. I think you might have to starve. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She will not wave her hand about. She won't. So yeah, Aaron, you, okay. Brad, you must, I can't believe this is happening. Brad, you must address her as the Aaronator for her to wave her hand about. You must address her as the Aaronator. Okay? Then she will maybe wave her hand about. You guys are so weird. I hate you guys. She's on her evil arc. See, this is why I hate women. So I mean, like, this is why I hate women. See, this is what I'm talking about. Things could be so simple, but then they just turn into this. Oh my God. Aaron, go to the naughty corner, as Jacob said. Oh, did I call you Jacob? I mean Yakub. Oh, poor Brad. Well, she told you what to do, Brad. You have to call her the Aaronator. If you don't do that, well, you might be losing a couple of pounds this weekend. Oh, he says, what have we done to her, people? She's really turning to the dark side. Listen, we did nothing to her. We did nothing to Erin. Erin has always had this in her, as most women do. She's always had this in her. Most women have evil inside of them. They just do. It just comes with them. It just does. Wait, are you guys what? We shall form the League of Feminazi Slappers. I have no idea what that she's embraced her full self. Listen, I'm not promoting any woman embracing herself, okay? I'm not. I'm promoting women to be on their knees and quiet. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think not referring to Erin at this moment, but I think a lot of women need a little bit of humility, to them. Oh, Zelich, trust me, I am on my knees. I do. I am on my knees for my husband. I am on my knees every day. I do not, and that's what. And my thing is, maybe it's because I have the type of husband that I have. Maybe it's because I've had the type of upbringing that I've had. I don't know why, but I don't mind being humble at all. And I have no pride. I have no ego when it comes to my husband. I have nothing. I I mean, I guess you could say I'm completely open, vulnerable, and almost a slave in a way. But then he also is the one who provides for me, takes care of me. So what else should I do? I mean, should I rebel? Should I develop an ego? I don't know. So, I mean, and I'm not asking every woman to bow down to every man, but recognizing what men bring, recognizing a man's essence would be good. It would be humbling for women because I don't think women today know what men are. They don't know what they are. They don't know what men have made because they aren't taught it. They aren't taught in school what men have done. They are taught that countries have done this and countries have done that, but they don't specify that It's not the country as an entity. It is mostly the men who have made what you see. It is mostly the men who have made what you do and what you use and everything that you eat. You know, the men have made what you eat, even. I mean, yeah, the women cook it, but the men are the ones out there sowing the fields, taking care of the fields, bringing the harvest, butchering the cow, the lamb, the dog if you're in China. I mean, they are the ones doing the things. And if women could recognize that and respect it, we would be a lot better. But instead, we're taught that the world has made such things and women have come a long way. Why do we have to be taught that in school? And this is the reason why girls today or women today aren't privy to what is a man. They don't know what a man is. They don't know. They just don't know. And nor do they care because they believe that women are the ones who have a struggle. Men don't have a struggle. Women are the ones who deserve praise. Men don't deserve praise. I just really do wish that these hypothetical things could happen. You know how we talk sometimes about hypothetical things happening, like one day men just disappear and just see what women do, how women get on without men. How will women get on without men? I mean, I would love to see that for a week. Give us a week of no men and just to see how the women feel having to get on with 1 week, just 1 week. That's all it would take to prove a point. To be honest, it would really only take a day. But to make sure that point is solidified, make it a week. You caught that island. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Look, I know somebody was listening. Okay, I'm sorry, Island Fist. Gosh, I'm getting called out. Don't call me out. Mm. I know, Primal One. He says they have no clue. They assume men to be monsters, dummies, or useless simps. That sounds about right. That sounds about the three categories. And yeah, I mean, oh, you know why though, Primal One? Think about this, right? Every single cartoon a girl has seen from growing up has always had a hot wife with cute children and a useless fat husband. Think about The Simpsons, My Wife and Kids. What was the other one? The one with Sofia Vergara? What is that one? I think that's My Wife and Kids, actually. All the other talk shows, not talk shows, TV sitcoms, all the sitcoms and the cartoons, hot wife, useless, dumb husband. Hmm? What was the other one? Family Guy. You see Family Guy. Wife is hot, smart, intelligent. The husband is a bimbo, fat, out of shape. You know, it's Modern Family. Thank you, Modern Family. But all of these shows, think about it. Girls grow up seeing that. They don't grow up seeing a masculine man in the house who's capable, smart, intelligent, commanding his house, dominating his house, protecting his family. You don't see that in the sitcoms and such. And I think that that should be promoted. That should be promoted. You should promote sitcoms that show men, real men, not the bimbo all the time. Because, and that's what a lot of women grow up thinking, like, oh, this is how men are. They're useless. Us women are smart. On the IQ scale, the difference between men and women is vast. And I'll share with you how. Men tend to be either extremely intelligent or extremely unintelligent. But even if they are extremely unintelligent, they have characteristics that makes them useful. Like they're strong, they're hardworking, what have you. They have good character and extremely intelligent. Women, on the other hand, typically their IQ doesn't go high and low. Typically, a woman's IQ stays in the middle. Most women are in the middle IQ because most women just kind of hover in between the middle area. You don't really see super smart women and you don't really see super stupid women. And that's the difference between IQ in men and women. So the idea that these sitcoms promote is that, oh, the women are super smart and the men are bimbos. That's, it's just wrong. It's just outright wrong. Oh, Hot Wife is a clear winner. Or, now hear me out, Rick. It could be that the sitcoms make it seem like every woman is hot. Do you know what I mean? Like, even what's the one, guys? Guys, what is the famous one that I love so much with the father's name is it starts with a B, I believe. He had a wife, right? He had a wife and his wife was a redhead and I think his name was Al. Oh, Al. She would say, Al. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? What was the name of that sitcom? His wife was a redhead. She was super cute. They had a daughter who was like a goth, I believe. Or no, was the daughter cute? Was she cute? She may have been cute. Married with children. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. I love, listen, thank you. Thank you. I love that show, but they didn't have to make the guy into a damn bimbo, okay? Yes. Yes, Married with Children. That is the one that I was looking for. I love that show. I love the show, but even though the guy was a bimbo, he wasn't so much of a bimbo where he didn't know what was going on with his family. He was still taking care and realizing what his family needed. Not like The Simpsons or, the other ones. Yes, thank you. Al and Peggy. Yes. See, the wife was super hot, tiny waist. Come on. And then they say, okay, well, having a hot wife is a sign that a man made it. Or they're just trying to say that all women are hot. I don't know. I don't know. Christina Applegate, that's the daughter, the blonde. I don't know why I thought she was a goth. She wasn't a goth. She was actually a hot blonde. Yeah, she wasn't goth. I was sorry. The son was thirsty. I don't remember the son that much. I thought the son was younger and he was kind of bratty. That's what I thought. That's my favorite TV show. Is it? Al was such a savage. Seriously. And him, do you guys remember when he was at work and he had this woman who was big and she came in and she was looking for a shoe. And I guess he was trying to give her a shoe and she was, anyway. And then he had hot girls come in. Oh no, oh my gosh, I almost knocked over my, now you guys don't know what this is, do you? But okay, I'll tell you what it is. This is, oh, see, I'm a mess. All right, this is watermelon water. Watermelon water. I made this earlier because it was so hot today. California is becoming hell on earth. You guys know that. Something is going on, and I think the devil is living in California. I think his name is Gavin Newsom. But so Al was working in his shoe shop, and he would have hot women come in there. He would have ugly women come in there, and he was not afraid to tell ugly women that they were ugly. You can't do that today now. You can't do that today because then you'll be body shaming and not making a listen, the blood wine is quite dark. It wouldn't look like that. This is very light now. She got old and fat. Did she? Wait, Christina Applegate got old and fat? No. I mean, listen, you don't expect people to always look like they looked 20 something years ago, 30 something years ago. So I mean, hold on. I'm trying to look for Christina Applegate, see what she looks like today. Christina Applegate. Christina Applegate. Okay, found her. Wait. Oh. Well, I mean, she's still. No, she's not fat. Here. She's not fat. Hold on. She's not fat. Yeah, she's not fat though. But yeah, she got old, but I mean, obviously she got the privilege to age. She had the privilege of aging. Cuz you guys got to remember not everybody. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, she did get fat, didn't she? Oh, darling. Oh, darling. You guys probably can't see because the screen is too. Okay, there. Let me see. You guys can see her now? She got fat. She did get fat. But, people go through things. I got fat too. And you guys aren't complaining too much. Sometimes you guys complain about my weight, but whatever. Listen, people go through things. People get fat and then they get skinny and then they get fat and then they get skinny again. So maybe she's just going through a phase, a fat phase. Al had a woman who set him in his place. She looks fine, really. And the mom got hotter for Sons of Anarchy. Was that her? Shut up. Was that her? No. Wait, the Sons of Anarchy. What was her real name, guys? Anarchy. What was Peggy's real name? What was Peggy's real name? Wait. Peggy. Oh my god, look at her. How did she get hotter? She got even, oh my goodness, she got even hotter than she was in Without Bundy. Girl. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Yes. See, now that is doing aging properly. She's aging just right. Look at her. Did you guys know that she got cuter? Yes, girl. Yeah, she looks actually better here than what she did when she was with Al Bundy. See, Al Bundy was holding her back. Al Bundy was holding her back the whole time. You guys see? You guys see? See what happens? See what happens when she divorces that? I'm like, as soon as she got a divorce, she was cute again. Hi, Azrael. We're about to stop. We were just talking and having a good time. Oh, she said, it's called having work done, hun. Listen, we don't know that. You guys are speculating, okay? Look, you guys know I work in law. That's called speculation. You weren't there. Were you there? Did you see the surgery happen? Look. I want to interrogate you, Abe, like an attorney. Were you present for these alleged surgeries? Were you present for the alleged surgery? Do you know the doctor that we're talking about? Who was her surgeon? And listen, you know HIPAA exists, right? Oh, he said the son looks the same? Really? So he looks the same as he did back then? Oh my goodness. She looks better in that photo. Well, it could have been a filter too. But still, even if it were a filter, she looks good. She looks good. Al upgraded to a hot Latina. Listen. But Al doesn't look better. She looks better. She looks better than she did when she was with Al. But Al doesn't look better. That's the thing I'm talking about. Okay? Okay? Eric, no ma'am. Eric, let me live my life, okay? Let me try to defend women for once. You guys know I get called a woman hater every day. I get emails. Okay? Let me tell you guys. If you guys were to see my email list, my email inbox, you guys would. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys one of my emails here. Wait, I'm gonna read one to you. Okay, hold on. Okay. Dear Exile Lioness, this is a notice to cease and desist the use of my person on your YouTube channel immediately. Now, I'm going to remind you guys, this was back when I had the big channel, okay? I still get emails today, but they're different. I'm going to explain to you how they're different. But this is from my big channel. Here it is. This cease and desist letter is aimed to serve as a notice for you to stop your persistent actions towards me that are related but not limited to harassment and unlawful activity, slander, making false defamatory statements. Such unsavory conduct has become unbearable, harassing, aggressive, threatening, and it prevents me from enjoying my right to live a free life free of harassment. Your harassing actions have caused me it has caused me considerable nuisance and loss in the form of loss of business and economic opportunities, loss of reputation, shame and hurt and feelings and embarrassment. Therefore, you are instructed immediately to stop such activities, and they are being performed in violation of the law. You are also required to send me a written confirmation that you will refrain from such activities by this date. He put a date of 2022, back in 2022. These measures are being suggested so that we may resolve this issue amicably without involving the authorities. If you do not comply, I will be forced to take appropriate legal action against you and seek out damages and remedies for the same. These could amount up to $100,000. I will exercise my right to secure criminal sanctions against you from law enforcement authorities and sue you for those damages. I have suffered enough from your actions. You guys, I don't even want to tell you guys who the hell that was, but I made a video on this person one time. And that person sent me a cease and desist letter saying that he was going to sue me for the sum of $100,000. And yeah. Yes, I know, Abe. Seriously. Okay, I'll give you guys more. I'll give you guys another one. No. He was a crybaby. And why would you feel this? If it's not worth criticizing? I'm serious. Okay, wait. Here's another one. I'll give you guys another one of my emails. Because these emails, I have been threatened. Okay. I have to remember the name of this person who sent me these emails. Oh, wait, it's coming to me. Wait, what the hell was his name? if I put in keywords, I know exactly which word to put. Rape. If I put that word into the search thing, it comes up. Yeah, it comes up because this person threatened me with grape. Wonderful. Here we go. All right, I'm pulling it up. Okay. I don't even want to. Okay. This I don't even want to read it because it has so many words in it that 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 insinuate certain things. Okay, I don't even want to read it because it's quite graphic. Okay. Amira, so-called ex-out lioness. I am so sick of your shit. You wait, okay, you are a grifting wannabe Muslim. You're not a real Muslim. And you know how I know you're not a real Muslim? Because I can see your effing hair. Do you really think that those right wingers will ever accept you? They won't. And I'm here to tell you myself that when you are left on the side of the road, beaten and bloody, I will be there to save you. But I will only save you from the next vehicle from running over you. My plans are worse for you. I would do worse things to you than those right wingers would ever do. Don't get me started. Don't call me out. I am not afraid of you. You, I don't even want to say. Okay. I'm not going to say the exact words, okay? But it continues with I will find you. I will hunt you down. I will do what I want. And yes. And of course, that also involved the sum of graping. And then, yeah, of course, the form of murder. So lovely, lovely, because I am a grifting wannabe Muslim that, yeah. And apparently, him seeing my hair is enough for him to freak out. So, sorry. Hold on. Let me see something. You guys, listen. You guys, if you guys could see, so think about it. I've had my channel for 5 years. I've been online for 5 years now, since 2020. Okay, since 2020, I've been online. Since me beginning YouTube, I cannot even count the amount of emails that I have received. Most of them are wonderful. Most of them are awesome. But then you also have those people who are so disgruntled by the things that I've said, especially the things that they've heard me say towards women. And I've had these male feminists. These are male feminists. These are men who claim to be out there for the rights of women, but yet they send me these emails threatening my safety, threatening my booty hole, threatening everything. And I'm like, wait, but didn't you say that you're a feminist? Aren't you supposed to be for the safety and empowerment of women? But for me, it doesn't matter. For me, it is, I am essentially, oh my God, my internet is messing up. So yeah. Anyway, yes. I think he was. I do. I really do think he was. Says she needs to go threaten her mom. Oh, trick dripping with negative energy. I know. Oh, you said I've been in here longer than that? I don't think so. No, really? Has it been almost 6 years? Wow. But you guys understand, I took a break. I took a break for a long time. I took a break for a while too. But actually, no, I took a break from big channels. Oh, yeah, you guys are right. But I stopped making content. Like now I only do live streams, but I stopped making actual content. Yeah, that's a freak show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but don't even worry about that one because that one was the most severe one. The other ones that came were it's just other people saying that they hate me, that they hate everything I stand for, um, that how dare I as a Muslim not stand for women's rights? How dare I as a Muslim not I don't know, just weird stuff. People always use my Islamic religion against me. I guess they assume that because I'm Muslim that I must do what they think I should be doing, but yeah. And yeah, I think I can wear my hair open wherever the heck I want to, especially if I'm home. And not every Muslim woman covers her hair. You don't have to do that, but many people do. Mhm. Oh yes, oh yes. And I voted for Trump too. How dare I? How dare I? Yeah. Kaput is like, seriously, seriously. Yep, yep, yep. She's had some health issues. Uh, he sounds worse than a baby, or she sounds worse than a baby crying. It wasn't a she, it was a he. That was a guy. The first one, you guys are talking about the cease and desist. That was a guy. I'll give you guys his name. You guys want his name? Would I be wrong to do that? Yeah. He's I don't know. I don't know if I want to, but I mean he's the one who sent me the email. I mean I should be able to give the name, but my internet is going crazy now. Sorry guys. I don't oh, that's why. My computer is overheating. Oh, that's why. Ugh. It's not the internet. My computer is overheating. Sorry. That's why it's acting crazy. Hold on. Just let it cool down. It will stop. Hold on. No, I know. Fionn, rewind just a couple of minutes back. I already spoke about it. Oh, I spoke about all of that on this stream. So check out like a couple minutes back. It must be Hassan Piker. Oh, Hassan Piker and his crew have also sent me nice welcoming letters. Hassan Piker, a few other of those Muslim liberals, they love me. Linda Sarsour. Do you guys remember Linda Sarsour? Linda Sarsour and I have gotten into arguments. Then, after she didn't win with me, she sent her sister. So then, Linda Sarsour's sister ended up fighting with me. I've had I mean, just thinking that these people are supposed to be in the government. Linda Sarsour, who's supposed to be in the government, okay? And yet she's over here threatening me, little old me. I'm like, come on, Linda, get it together. Shouldn't you be out there making America great again? Oh, I'm sorry. You hate America. Shouldn't you be leaving America then? But yeah, Linda Sarsour and I had we had about what 8 months of back and forth of fighting, and then her sister, oh my god, where did undead chronic go? I don't know. I heard that he got I need to call him. I forgot to call him. You know what, I'll contact him tomorrow and I'll see where he's at, but i I don't know. I don't know what's happened to him. I did ask if you were overheating. I didn't know I was overheating. I didn't know. That's why it started getting slow. I'm sorry. They identify as Muslims. They're not true Muslims. I mean, come on, look at Hassan Piker. Does he look like he's a real Muslim? I mean, then again, look at me, right? I'm not covering my hair. But I don't know. You remember Linda? Oh my God, Linda Sarsour. Oh my God. Yeah. She hated me. She hated me so bad. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. The people in government coming after you. Only Linda Sarsour and her sister. Only those two were the ones coming after me from the government. I didn't talk to Rashida Tlaib. I didn't talk to what's her name? The one in Minnesota, the Somalian. I don't know her name. But yeah, I never talked to them. Just Linda Sarsour and Linda Sarsour's sister. And Hassan Piker, who is not in the government. And who's the other one? God. I can't remember. But Anthony Brian Logan was my friend for a while, but I haven't talked to him in a long time either. And then Jericho Green. I miss Jericho Green. I haven't talked to him in forever too. Jericho Green is also my buddy. Of course, Kevin Samuels is no longer with us, but my buddy too. You guys want to go now? You guys want to go? He says Mike Piker is as Muslim as he is social. Yeah. Oh, the Young Turks. Okay, the Young Turks. Okay. So supposedly they were supposed to make, I guess, not an article, but like a show about me talking about how I was some kind of a grifter and all of that. I cannot even express to you how happy I was when they had said that. I was like, yes, please do it, please, so I can call you guys out myself. I wanted it so bad, but I guess I don't know, because at that time my channel was big, so I don't know what they were thinking. Of course, they have a bigger channel, so I would think like they wouldn't be scared, but oh my God. And then who's the other lady? What's her name? Somebody help me. Tanya. Her name is Tanya. I don't freaking know her name. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to names. I don't pay attention to people, but I have way too many. I can find her. Actually, you know what? I can find her in my email. Hold on. Let me see if I find her. Tanya. Her name isn't Tanya then. It's Tonya. Maybe Tonya. Not Tanya Tay. No. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry, guys. Not Tanya Tay, not Ron DeSantis, not Janine Pirro, not her, not Donald Trump Jr. No, I just don't remember her name. But never mind. I'm not even gonna focus on it. If I can't remember the lady's name, whatever. But she had invited me for an interview on her channel, and the only reason I didn't go was because at the time I had a contract with the Lapeef Network, and Lapeef Network was trying to protect me against being slandered publicly, because I guess they kind of knew that she was bringing me on so that she can slander me with like black girl magic against Arabs, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. Some people have never grown out of high school. Yeah. Seriously. All right, so I'll let you guys go now then. I'll let you guys go because I'm getting tired too. And I want to eat some ice cream and be fat. I know. Okay, listen, I swear I'm losing weight. It's just, I'm going through something right now. I'm going through a phase. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I will be super skinny and super thin later, I promise you. But let me enjoy my life right now. All right, then. Good night, everyone. I will talk to you all the next time. Thank you all for joining me today. And with that, I yield my time. Good night, everyone.
Well, I say every day. It's a getting closer to taking a bath with my fucking toaster.